Yo, brother, it's time for us to start talking the real, man. We've been sugarcoating too much. We've got to start calling everything out for what it is.
Good morning, guys. It's a Friday morning for me right now. About 9 o'clock. I'm on the Blitz, and me and Ron, who's up there getting ready, we're gonna take a ride up to Mount Wilson. This will be the second time this year up Mount Wilson, which has not been much this year. Again, it just comes down to my ankle. These more abusive trail rides I just have been kind of avoiding, I guess. I think the last time I did this was with the Lynx, actually. So it's the Blitz turn, and last trail ride I did with the Blitz didn't end so well because the suspension was kind of falling apart with loose bolts, but everything's been tightened up since then. Blitz has been running perfectly, really enjoying it. Today should be interesting. We'll be climbing about 4,500 feet, and we're gonna do some trail riding, road riding. Once we get up to the top, we're gonna charge, do some road riding up in the mountains, charge more road riding. Should get back by before sunset, hopefully. And here's Ron. Last time you saw him, we were trying to go up to Grassy Hollow to see the burned wreckage. Still want to get up there, maybe the next week or so. Take another ride. I think we can get to it. Maybe I don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. What are you riding? The Master?
I am on a V1 Master.
Yeah. I have a V1 Master too. That's actually. I remember when I first rode that up here.
Exactly.
I thought it was the best wheel for this.
I've taken this up here, and I thought, since you're on that, I'm going to go on this.
Pedal clearance, and we both have 2,400 watt hours. You have a charger?
No, I didn't bring a charger.
I hope he's joking. So yeah, it should be fun.
4,000 miles on this baby.
4,000?
Yep.
Wow. I wonder if I have even 1,000 on mine. I don't know. Maybe I do, but too many wheels, right? Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best tire for today, but
we'll find out.
We'll find out. All right, guys.
Go, Marty. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, on the trail. This would be interesting to see how. I remember I had the kind of overheating issues on the Blitz on that other trail ride. Kind of thinking, it was probably just because it was hot and I was sitting on it for a long time, kind of going back and forth. And so this section will drive up the temperature of wheels that run hot. So this will tell me once and for all whether there are any really issues with temperatures. But during all my other riding of a couple hundred miles, 200 to 300 miles now, it's been running just nice. Not what you'd expect for the modern wheels. Okay, the temperature is 46 degrees now. I think this wheel is still running. It's running on the warmer side for sure, because there are wheels that will not be at that temperature right now. And the air temperature is maybe 75 degrees right now, Fahrenheit. And of course, the wheel temperature is 47, just went up 47 degrees Celsius. and I'm moving at a speed that should be fine for keeping a wheel on the cooler side. Loving the feel of the Blitz though. It's so lightweight, which you can just feel. You know, when I rode that other trail, I think that was the first real ride I did on it. And you know, I have a couple hundred miles now at least on the wheel since. So much more in tune with the wheel. And I really enjoy the lightness of it, to be able to kind of throw it around and twist and turn. Hopefully the trail is pretty easy right now. Hopefully on the more difficult sections it's not going to chew up my ankle. I'm still a little with this tire. I'm definitely a bit on the cautious side with the turns and stuff in terms of the wheel losing traction on this sandy dirt. We've got a bit of a heat spell going on in Southern California right now. It's early October 4th, I think, today. It's kind of weird. September and October are just typically beautiful months in Southern California. Warm weather, sometimes hot weather, even later October, and then boom, as soon as Halloween comes, it tends to change. I mean, you know, it's still nice, but it's definitely a little bit on the cooler side from then on until spring. So it's going to be nice being up. When we get up to the top, we'll be doing some riding up. It's a lot of riding up at 6,000 feet, 6,000 to 7,000 feet. So it should be very pleasant. So this trail is about 9 miles to get up to the top. And then the rest of the day is going to be road riding, and I'm not sure how long it's going to be. I'm guessing maybe in the 70-mile range, something like that. Coming through! Not sure if she heard me. "51 degrees. Hey, what's your temperature?" What's your temperature? It's on the wheel, but
80.
What's the temperature? I don't know the Celsius.
It's in centigrade.
Yeah. Ron never.
35?
What is it?
35? Is that possible?
You don't know how to.
I don't know which one's the temperature. No, it's 6. No.
It's 70, I think.
70.
Yeah. I think. I don't know. You said 80 degrees.
It says 80 here.
That doesn't sound.
feels a little bit. I'm
that doesn't
sweating.
sound right. Well, anyway, I can't remember what. There's a mode. There's the distance. 4,000. You have.
This is 64 something. This is 35. No, this is my mileage, 3570, and then this is.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh well, guys, can't remember how to read the temperature. I don't believe it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Doesn't sound right. I don't know. That sounds really cool, but anyway, I think the Blitz is definitely still running. Runs in the warm. It didn't overheat, but
Is it running hot right now?
it got up to 52 degrees, which is that's getting warm considering the temperatures right
I
now.
want to know the temperature of the wheel.
All right, more to follow.
It says 149 degrees Fahrenheit is the temperature of my wheel.
Oh, what was the 80 degree part?
That was the ambient temperature.
That's not what I want to know, Ron. Okay, so 140,
9.
and it's cooled down, I'm sure. So I'll convert that to Celsius up here. Okay, now we're into the trails. Definitely not difficult, but it's getting a little more interesting. There's rocks and everything. Of course, the camera makes it look like it's flat. And we are going uphill this whole ride. We're climbing about 4,500 feet. I'm at 53 degrees temperature, so it's gotten warmer again. But so far so good. Ankles holding out just fine. Well, the first section, probably the first half of the ride is complete. Now it gets more fun, for me anyway. I kind of mean that sarcastically, because it cannot actually be fun sometimes. I haven't been up here in a long time, so I don't know what the conditions are up ahead, but there's very little shade and probably walkable sections. But yeah, it's 51 now, but it climbed up to 55 when I got here. What's your temperature now?
Temperature
is... No, this, we already looked here.
162.
Yeah, well, that doesn't help me.
Centigrade, 71, 72 centigrade.
Yeah, so he's borderline overheating.
Border, yeah.
79, right?
Yeah.
I'm at 55, so Blitz is definitely a cooler running than the V1. The V1 was always, well, I don't know about the V4s, but the Master has always been a kind of a hot running wheel. So we're halfway already.
Halfway?
Yeah.
Man, I feel like I sacrificed a lot not bringing the Extreme. The Extreme would have been so much fun on this part.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'd have just been blazing up here. It's got the big Shinko 244 on it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a blazer anymore. I just like to go at the pace I've been going. It's been perfect. So you'd be up at the top already probably. But Ron's keeping me company today.
Ditto.
Well, first obstacle. This was not here last time we did this ride in the spring.
Ow. Fuck. Don't be clearing branches with regular clutch.
Oh, I thought you got stuck. That was just pain?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
This is going to be tricky, Marty.
Really?
I mean, it's doable, but it's going to be messy.
All right, well, I'll put the camera away. And
I mean, once you're through where I'm at, it's pretty straight through, but the ground's just a bit loose right here.
Yeah.
all right, we already brought the wheels through, which actually was not bad at all. Since the wheel powers itself up over all this stuff, didn't have to carry it or anything.
Thanks.
Boy, what a warm. What's the air temperature now?
Air temperature?
You seem to know what it is. It's probably 85.
82. Went up a few degrees.
Whew, but this California sun makes it always feel hotter.
Yeah, the shade's feeling good right now. That little work through there, though, didn't help.
Definitely building up a sweat. Some of these sections have been pretty technical. Small rock technical, if you know what I mean. Definitely appreciate the lightness of the Blitz for this, to be able to throw it around. It's not doesn't feel like it's fatiguing my legs much. Fortunately, still in the shade. There's a section coming up that's just pure sun, and it's the hardest part. Whew. Ron is walking up the same section I just walked up. I catch my breath. Having fun?
Loving it. Nothing like bringing a road wheel to a what is it? A knife fight to a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah. Well, that's been worse, but I think that's mostly the worst part right there.
Yeah.
In terms of long duration. There's some tricky parts up ahead. But catching my breath.
I have high PSI on a wheel that has a high CG with high pedals.
Well, the pedal height's good. It depends. It can be.
The wheel's like this when on the rocks.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Oh yeah. It's a workout.
This used to be a lot worse, but it's slowly being turned into a trail.
I'm sure Roger could do this.
Oh yeah. I think it's safer if I put the camera away. All right, well, we just finished the last little landslide, I think. Unless there's any new ones coming up ahead.
Oh baby.
Sorry. Don't follow me too close.
Well, I had no choice. I'm going at all.
Whew. Oh, we're finally through the worst part. We took a couple breaks. It's hot. It's mid-80s right now. Close to 6,000 feet. Elevation doesn't help. And we're old. So this is nice. So this is something I don't really know about up ahead, but shouldn't be. It'll be up at the Cosmic Cafe in probably 15 minutes. It's not open, but it's lots of shade and picnic tables. I don't know why I make it harder on myself by filming this on a 9-foot selfie stick. Whew. I'll see you at that cafe. Okay, finally, no more tough stuff. Last time you saw me, there was another big rock slide with big boulders. You had to walk around it, and around it was about 6 inches and a 500-foot cliff on the side, like a fall and die type cliff. Beautiful views though, hopefully you can see. It's gonna be so nice just to strip all this gear off and eat and relax. The thing is, this ride has really it wore me out, so my legs are tired. And wow, you just start making stupid mistakes when you're tired. Because like you can't balance very good. I'm sure some of you guys who've done stuff that wipes out your legs can relate. But the rest of the day is going to be road riding, and I can sit. The suspension's been so nice though. Cosmic Cafe. I don't want to stop. Every time I stop, it's not so great to get going again. And if you haven't seen any of my videos before, this is Mount Wilson. The Mount Wilson, you can Google it. Very famous Mount Wilson Observatory from the turn of the 20th century. A lot of famous scientific discoveries happen here. The Hubble constant was established, which led us to determine how old the universe is. Those measurements were made up here. So very cool. If you come up here by yourself, you can spend some good time just as a tourist. Yeah, tell me about it. So nice.
Those are cool bikes.
Electric unicycles.
The toolbox with the face on it.
This is the Cosmic Cafe, where we're gonna get down to bare minimum clothes and relax. Well, me and Ron are rested up now, right? Had a nice lunch, and it's beautiful up here. Nice, cool breeze, just like perfect. I think mostly dried off from all the sweat, and
It was not an easy ride up here.
no.
Not.
Thank God we had this place to rest.
Yeah.
And we've been charging. We're both using the Roger charger, of course, sharing an outlet, and we weren't in a big hurry, so we've both been charging about 7 amps. And I'm trickle charging now, so we're good. I think we're gonna go for from here, ride down the mountain, probably another 40 miles. We'll charge again somewhere. And what?
Nothing.
We've only ridden about 9 miles, 10 miles.
It was a hell of a ride. It was like 9 miles times 5.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what the final mileage today will be for. Are you trickle charging now too?
Yeah, I'm
pretty
done.
much. Yeah.
1.4.
So I'll put on the gear and ride down. It's a beautiful ride down. It's like a 5-mile ride down from here to Angeles Crest. Winding. It's kind of on the north side, so it'll be cool. It's a beautiful road for nice, lots of curvies, and there'll be barely any cars up here. That's always such a fun ride, huh?
That is just a beautiful little section right there.
5 miles of just curves.
Little bit of heaven.
It really is. It really is. Yeah, that's one of my... The other one is that from East Fork that goes down to East Fork. That It's about the same length too, about 5 miles.
Yeah, but somehow the twisties on this are just so nicely laid out. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun to just fly up that one too.
Yeah.
I can go faster uphill than downhill, so for me, yeah. It's more comfortable somehow, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like the wheel can get away from or it's
Going downhill? Downhill seated?
Psychologically, it just kind of,
Yeah.
Obviously, it is easier to go faster downhill, right?
Right. I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're on Angeles Crest Highway, and I think we're probably going to be riding about, I don't know, 20 miles maybe before we'll turn around. I'm thinking of going to Jarvi Memorial Picnic lookout area. It's a nice place to eat lunch or just to rest, soak in the views. Plenty of battery to get there and then come back, and we got a place we can charge again. But just enjoy the scenery. So beautiful up here. And what a gorgeous day today. I mean, we're cruising along here at right around 7,000 feet, and feels like it's 80 up here. Again, there's a heat wave down in the LA Basin area. Nice leisure ride. I'm in the low 30s right now, 33. It's real nice. For me, this is a beautiful pace for enjoying these mountain rides. You know, it feels like I've been up here a couple weeks ago, and since then and now, they resurfaced this road. I mean, it's just been miles and miles and miles. This beautiful new black pavement. This is the stuff we dream about when we ride. To ride pavement like this, fresh asphalt. Amazing. Really, I think it was just 2 weeks ago I was up here. Newcombs Ranch. Yeah, 8 miles.
8 miles.
Well, I was kind of thinking to just go up to the Jarvi Memorial Center picnic area.
Where is that?
Stop there and then come back.
Where is that?
You know that real nice outlook, picnic tables, grand vista off in the distance.
Where are we going to charge?
We come back here.
Really?
I got,
How much further is it?
I got 78% battery. It's,
I know. How much further is it?
I feel like it just got started. 15 miles maybe.
15 more miles that way?
I'm thinking. You're just running out of steam, huh? No, I'm feeling, yeah, I feel good.
You can go.
Okay, I think I will.
We could split.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's up to you. You don't even need to charge on, just head back,
Head back from here.
I guess.
Just go straight down 2, all the way into La Cañada, and then back over.
I guess, if you want to. So that's the most direct route, right?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that back trail.
Yeah, I thought I'd go up there, come back, charge, and then take the Hunga Canyon down that.
15 miles that way, though, right? So it's another 30 miles on top of this ride?
I'm guesstimating, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know the exact.
So from here back
Maybe
to the
it's
car,
10 miles.
It's about, so from here back to Mount Wilson, it's
Well,
15 miles, something like that.
from Mount Wilson back to the car is 26 miles. I've done that a lot.
So that's 41. So it's at least 50 mile or more ride if you go back to Chimney Canyon from here. So I don't think I'm going to add another 30 on top of that and make it an 80-mile ride.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, whatever. Yeah, I don't feel tired at all, really.
Yeah.
To go back now, it just, I don't know.
It's a little early, huh?
Yeah, it feels way too early.
What time is it? 2:20. All right, Marty. Considering that I have a limited amount of days left for riding,
You're going to go with me?
yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll
Come on, you may.
I'll use all my juice. It'll take me a couple of days to recover, but
Oh, God. Ron's undergoing surgery in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 to 3
weeks.
3 weeks.
A little over 3 weeks, yeah.
Shoulder surgery. So, and then I got to ride probably at least 6 weeks. So,
Yeah, so I'm trying to get it in. This might do me in, but we'll see.
53% battery. Looks like it's about 11 miles here.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, the stuff went by really quick.
I know. Aren't you glad you came?
Totally. 100%, Marty.
These views are so beautiful.
This is an amazing spot right here.
I know. This is my favorite place to come to enjoy nature while I eat or take a break. Windy. All right, heading back to Newcombs Ranch where we will do some charging. But, we should be able to charge a lot faster there than we did at Mount Wilson. Back to Newcombs Ranch. There's a nice little 20 mile out and back. And now we'll see how fast we can charge. I think Ron's on the Master. I don't think it's a modified Master, so he's probably going to be stuck at about 11 amps maybe. But I think I'm going to be able to charge at 20 amps. Let's see, I'll show you what I'm going to do. So he's got the 120 outlet.
How many amps do you think I can go
Well, whatever it'll take. Put the camera away until I get the wheel set up, but the charger is right there. Not the charger. Hidden 220 outlet. All right, I got mine charging. Just have a little adapter cable that allows me to plug into this 220 or 240, and then plug in my 110 cable into this end. This is a small Roger charger, and so it can only output, I think, 3,000 watts or something like that. So I'm limited to 16 amps on this guy, but I was down to 42%. It won't take too long to charge it up. Ron, on the other hand, has the V1 Master. It's been such a long time since I've tried charging the Master fast, but yeah, it's basically 10 amps. Well, you don't do long rides, and it's not worth. You could do a bypass if you really wanted to charge it faster, but
To go with the 220.
no, the bypass will allow you to go faster than 10 amps.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
But-
10 amps is going to take a little while. It was down to 113 volts.
I know. I'm going to be. Ron's the long pole today now. I'm going to be charged up in about half an hour. I'll be fully charged.
Really?
Pretty quick, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back on the road. We're both about 90%. After you unplug. That's Blitz. Pretty much. I consider 130, 131 volts to be full, because it still pretty much only charges to about 133 on a good day. And like last night, I fully charged it in the morning, take it out of the truck to start this ride, and it's 130 volts. But at least at that voltage anyway, there's not much voltage sag when you start riding. And bottom line, you have 40, 50 miles of fun on the wheel, and I'm okay. I'm just not, I'm tired of trying to get it to fully charge and keep the charge. So anyway, we're both about 90%, and it's 5, and we have about 40 miles to go to get back to the cars. But probably half of this ride at least will be free because of regen. I'll be curious to see what we end up back at the cars at. I'm going to predict about 40% battery. It's hard to say, but between 30 and 40%. That's what I'm going with. down to the mountain, and now it's just back to the cars. Can't remember exactly how far it is to the cars from here, but I don't think it's that far. Probably well, less than 10 miles for sure. And let's see, 74% battery. It's about 5% battery from the Mount Wilson turnoff all the way down out of the mountains to here. And it was from where we last charged, it was about 90% battery. So 15% battery to go 30 miles, I guess. Yeah. Pretty impressive regen. Back to the cars. And I'll throw the stats up, but it looks like about 90 miles. It was a good ride. The first 10 was really tough though. So, I don't know. I'm proud of myself for doing a 90-mile ride where the first 10 miles is strenuous uphill trail riding. So, that's a lot of riding. And I really wanted to do this ride though on the Blitz. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to take it up the trail and then do some riding on the streets. Thought it would be fun, you know, the roads, mountain roads, because typically you don't get these smaller wheels up into those road areas. So I really enjoy the lightness of this wheel. For me, that's kind of the biggest thing with this. It's just feels light. Anyway, more to come. How you doing, Ron? It's over. It's over.
What's that?
It's over.
The ride?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now you
And
can,
I'm still standing.
you can relax. Good ride though.
Awesome ride. Really great ride. A lot of different sections.
I know. It seems like sometimes I finish these rides like this and it just feels like almost like it was a different day. You get back so late and so much has happened.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely eventful.
Yeah. All right, I'll put the wheel back.
Yeah,
away.
I'll come down.
Yeah. Obviously, sunset a while back. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock, basically. And I think we got rolling about 9:15. So, been a eventful day. All right, guys. Hope you found this video entertaining somewhat, and thanks for stopping by. Until next time, safe blitzing.